What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Just a few days ago, Blizzard announced that Overwatch 2 will be a 5v5 game instead of 6v6, which is what we currently have in Overwatch 1. The roles will now be 1 tank, 2 DPS, and 2 supports instead of 2 of each role. The reactions to this have been all over the place. Some people are down for this change, others think it's the worst idea in the world, and everyone else is just waiting to test this out. Today, I want to give my thoughts on this change since this will impact my role as a main tank. I personally think this is a good idea. Not the greatest idea in the world, but I think it's a good idea. Just hear me out before you start disliking the video. The reason why people don't play the tank role over the other roles is because they don't find the tank role fun for some reason. I personally love the tank role and have been maining it since I started playing competitive Overwatch, so I didn't have a problem with tanks before, but I guess a lot of people did. With the amount of tanks being cut down to 1, Blizzard is actually reworking all the tanks in the game. A few of them already have reworks and can be tested in custom games. Ryan's charge has more control and can be cancelled along with getting 2 fire strikes instead of 1. Zarya now has 4 bubbles instead of 2, so now she could bubble 2 teammates and herself twice. Winston now has an alt fire for long range, Diva's Matrix now lasts longer and charges faster, and all of the tanks that will be available in the game have reduced knockback from things like Lucio's Boop. The other roles also have been tweaked with. Mei got a buff nerf kind of thing. She can no longer freeze opponents with her gun, but the damage to it has been increased. All of the DPS now have increased movement, and all of the supports now have auto-regenerating health similar to Mercy's passive ability. But let's focus on the tanks for now. It's clear that Blizzard is aware that the off-tank will be pretty much useless without a rework since they usually work with another tank with a shield. So I believe that Blizzard is reworking all of the off-tanks to be viable by themselves. So maybe Hog is going to get more shield to his health, and maybe his little healing pouch will leak into his teammates. Maybe Wrecking Ball might get increased health and less vulnerability to stuns. These aren't official, I'm just coming up with this stuff, but these changes will make the tanks more aggressive, which would make the role fun for those that wanted the tanks to be more fun, quote unquote. If it's successful, then this could also reduce DPS queue time since more people will be playing the tank role instead of the DPS role. The only negative I could see with this change is the fact that now there's more pressure on the tanks to perform, and if one tank fails, then the team is kind of screwed unless you take down their tank as well. I think the people that really hate this change, and I'm talking about like really hate this change, are the people that just love to hate everything Blizzard does that doesn't benefit DPS wannabes. Seriously, half of the comments I see hating on this just talk about how they're not making the tank role fun when it's always been fun and now they're making it even more fun, but they just like to hate Blizzard, and the other half wishes they removed role queue entirely and went back to open queue, which is just no on so many levels. If you're that kind of guy, just give this a chance. Nothing is set in stone yet, so we could go back to 6v6 if it doesn't work out, but for me, as a main tank, I am down to give this change a chance. That is going to be it for today's video. What are your guys' thoughts on 5v5 in Overwatch? Let me know down in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like, subscribe for more content, and I will talk to you all later.